Hello, hello, hi, gigpreneur. What is going on? Welcome. Happy Monday. In hopes that you squeezed more out of your day than the day squeezed out of you. My name is Sean Azimi, and I help folks with a job to create a side gig online and use social media to grow it. If that's you, drop the word me in the comments and I will get you info after this live. What is good? Man, it is 27 days into January, into the new year. How are you doing with your New Year resolutions? Remember those? Remember the new? Remember you had some New Year resolutions. If you watched my live on New Year's, you will know. You know already that I'm not a fan of resolutions because most people don't keep them. I know I didn't. I know I wasn't really good with keeping my resolutions. So what I had started is a concept called "What if." What if I were to do this? What if I were to do that? And your mind starts to travel um, and think about what are the possibilities that would actually happen. So that's a little side note, but I would love to know how you're keeping up with your New Year resolutions, if that is what you are into. Well, tonight got a good one for you. This one may hurt actually. This one it might hurt a few people. It might be a little painful, and I just want to be straight up because it hit me today, and it hit me hard today. I had never thought about this before until today. So I want to share this thought with you. Um, this concept of it's too expensive. Have you ever used that before? Have you ever said to somebody, it's just too expensive? Drop a one in the comments if you've ever said that. Drop a one in the comments if you've ever said, it's just too expensive. I can't do that. Right. And don't worry, I've said that too. Like, I've said, hey, it's just too expensive. I can't do it right now. I always throw in the right now if I can't do it right now. It's too expensive. I just can't do it right now. Right. Um, now, and some things are too expensive, right? And some things are too expensive. Some things are maybe not affordable for everybody, right? However, however, there was something that I heard today from a friend, and it really took me. It took me back a little bit because maybe I wasn't really. I didn't think I was gonna hear that, right? I didn't think I was gonna hear that. Thank you for the love and the gift. I think I got a gift or something. Thank you. That's funny. Um, and I was talking to a friend, and I talked about some of the one of the products we have. Oh, let's just say it. My collagen product, my liquid collagen product. And she asked me. She said that this is something that she's been wanting. Okay, because she's got some issues with her back, her knees, her hip, and we know that this is going to really help. So she asked me, she said, all right, how much is going to be all together and stuff. And I gave her the price, and she said, oh my goodness, that's really expensive. I haven't ever spent that much on me. Think about that. I haven't ever spent that much on me. And it really made me think. You know, a lot of times we say it's too expensive. Not that it's too expensive, it may be, but not because it's too expensive, but because we don't think we are worth the spending. We don't think that we deserve better things. Sometimes I know I'm so, oh, I wish I could say I'm not guilty of this, but I'm so guilty of this. Sometimes you spend a little extra on yourself, you do something good for yourself, and then, you know, you kind of feel guilty. Glow, glow, what's going on? Thank you for the loves, right? You feel guilty, and you're like, oh, should I have spent that much on myself, or should I? And you question it, you think twice about it, and it dawned on me today. Sometimes when we say things are expensive, it's not because they really are, it's because we don't see us spending that on ourselves. We don't see us worth that spending. We don't see the value in ourselves. And this is childhood wounds, um, that you got to deal with. Um, and it comes from a place where you've been told that you're not worth anything, you're not enough, um, you weren't maybe loved, but those were a couple of things that were said to you. You were not enough, you're never going to amount to anything, you're worthless, you're this, you're that, right? And I can fortunately I can relate to some, not all those, but I can relate to some of those things. And at one point, I had to break that chain, and it was something that I had to really protect myself against. And it's a battle. It really is, because if you've been told you're not enough, you're not worth anything, you're not worth it, you're not ever going to be worth of any value. If you've been told this over and over and over again, especially in your early first 8 years of your life, then it's it's in there. It's in there cemented. It's a challenge, and it's work to get that out of your system and really truly believe that, hey, listen, no, I'm actually enough. I'm worthy. I'm worth it, right? And if you are of faith, then you can say, hey, I was made in the image of God. Who's this guy or gal telling me I'm not enough? And I believe that you were complete at creation, which means you were enough at creation. That meant you had everything you need. If you truly believe those two, then it doesn't make a whole lot of sense, um, not to be worthy of abundance, of good things, of great stuff, of spending more money on yourself. Why not? Dine well, wine well, dress well, entertain well. You are worthy, absolutely worthy. And the good Lord says you are. Listen, where does it say in the Bible that, oh, you know what? My child, you are not worthy. You suck. You cannot be abundant. You cannot have enough. Where, I mean, I'm looking at the Bible. Where does it say that? I really want to, like, no. It doesn't say that. It doesn't say you're not enough, right? So if you really truly believe that you're a child of God, then you are in a new creation, a whole new, right? To money, right? And you're worthy. So when you say it's expensive, I haven't ever spent that much on me. I want you to immediately stop that mindset, switch that mindset, say, you know what? I absolutely am worthy of quality stuff, quality products, quality clothes, quality food. Why not? Why not? So the next time you're about to say it's too expensive, I want you to pause, think for a second. Is it really too expensive, or is it because you feel bad about spending that on you? It's a big difference. You know, I'll give you an example. When I bought my second bike, um, it was too expensive. Yeah, it was. When I went to see it first, I was like, "How much is it?" Like this one, I'm like, "Oh my goodness, that's so expensive." Took a picture of it, came back, put it on my background on my screen, says save it on my computer, and I worked my tail off to get it. It was expensive, but I enjoyed buying it. I rode the heck out of that bike before I sold it. Right, Oscar was so the next time, again, I just want to really emphasize this. The next time you're about to say it's too expensive, I want you to hit the brakes, pause for a second, and really think, is it really too expensive? Or is it being, or are you being cheap on spending money on you? Don't be cheap on spending money on you. God wasn't. Why are you? He didn't use cheap parts to put you together. He's all like, I'm going to use on sale nose and mouth and ears on this guy because, I just want to get him. It's not what happened. So, care about yourself. Spend money on yourself. Treat yourself well, you know, and know that you deserve it and you are worthy, absolutely worth it and worthy. With that, I pray that you guys got some love, some inspiration, some value. I appreciate you guys. Drop your thoughts, your comments, your feedback below. A lot of you are asking, hey, what's going on with like quote of the day, your skits? A lot of you are asking for skits. Like somebody asked for clip inspiration. I like that. They said, hey, what's going on with this stuff? You know what? I've been out of the loop a little bit, and I feel like I had a breakthrough about maybe 5, 6 days ago in the worst like day of, well, I can't say my life, but really worst day of the month, maybe. And I had a breakthrough, and I feel like now I'm on a whole different like flight. Like I changed flights. You know what I mean? So. That's awesome. That is friggin' awesome. Zila Love. I love it. That is so cool. She says, I am from Dublin, Ireland. Conor McGregor. Come on now. I got to throw that name in. I have 3 businesses I do at home and a single mom. And I own a Tesla and a Harley. Let's go. I like it. Welcome from Dublin, Ireland. That is so cool. I think you're the first one ever I've had from Ireland. I don't think I've ever had anybody from Ireland. Samir, how are you? So, thank you for the follow. I be sure to follow back. Normally, I don't get into like the comments, but I just did. And I don't like rude folks. So whatever cheesehead you are, whatever, you're blocked. There you go. How about that? Have fun. Um, you absolutely do deserve the best, Oscar says on Facebook. By the way, we are live on all channels: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, later on X, Threads, and LinkedIn. Let's go. So, and pamper myself all the time. Why not? Let's go. Why not? Why not? I mean, listen, I've learned this. If you wait around to be pampered, you're going to be waiting for a long time. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. If you're going to wait around for somebody to come and pamper you and, like, you know, um, you're going to be waiting for a while. It ain't going to happen. No, nobody does that anymore. So, spoiled, but I deserve to. I don't know if spoiled is the right philosophy. I think you mean, hey, you do quality stuff for him. He has quality stuff. He goes to better school. He dresses well. He eats well. He lives well. Um, I don't think that's spoiling. I think that's great. At the same time, if that can be used as a platform for coaching and counseling and showing, hey, listen, this is the better quality of life, and this is what we had to do to get here. I think that is brilliant. I think I don't really believe in like spoiling, because I don't think you're going to put your kid in a fridge to like or in the sun to get spoiled rotten. But I know what you mean. So I kind of dissect things a little bit, sorry, but yeah, I know what you mean. And I love that. I think that's great. You can use that platform like, hey, we are here. This is what mom had to do as the sole provider for the family, and that's where we are. So I think that's awesome. I love that. Hey, Team Money, I want to show you something. Actually, you're here, right? You're on Facebook. Check this out, you guys. I was walking the other night and I saw this pine. Look at how it's shaped like a cross, right? So I drilled a hole and put a chain through it. So it became a necklace. What? So cool, right? Uh, I get excited over easy stuff. This is an easy one. This is definitely not too expensive. So with that, hopefully you guys got some love, some inspiration, some value. I appreciate you guys. If you're not following me, let's go. Follow me already, and I will follow back. And yeah, you saw the post. Yeah. And with that, I appreciate you guys. If you feel like this is worthy of sharing, do what you got to do. Spread the love. Tag a couple people. And I am Sean Azimi, and I help folks with a job to create a side gig online and use social media to grow it. If that's you, drop the word me in the comments, and I'll get back with you after this live. With that, I'm signing off until tomorrow when we do it all over again. Much love.